70% or more of our students receive some sort of financial aid. And so we have a very large percentage of our students are needy, and that goes all the way from loans to grant to state need grants to scholarships. Last year, we had 115 applications for scholarships from our students. Right now, we have 460 applications for scholarships. So clearly, students still want to come to college, they still want to get a degree, they want to pursue those educational goals, but they are more and more in need as a result of, obviously, the increase in cost to the students to come to school. So for those of you who give scholarship money, thank you very much. It is being used for our students, and we need more. In terms of our vision going forward, and this, the rest of the slides are around what we see and what our hopes and what our dreams and what we think we can accomplish at WSU Tri-Cities. This vision was developed in collaboration with, there are some of you here in the room I see that participated in some visioning exercises that we did in the community, as well as among our own faculty and students and staff. And so this is a real short, sweet description of where we see ourselves headed and the kinds of things that we're doing that point in this direction. 5,000 students in 2020. If we continue to grow as we have in the last 4 years, that's a little over 10% per year. That will get us pretty close to 5,000 by 2020. It won't quite get us there, but it'll be very, very close. But we think 5,000 students at WSU Tri-Cities is a very realistic number. Signature programs, and we actually have identified 3 areas where we really want to focus in terms of programming areas that would be signature for WSU Tri-Cities. One is around clean technology, another is around wine science, and then the third is around integrated STEM education. All 3 of those areas focus again back onto the STEM disciplines that Rich talked about, and certainly is the focus of Delta High School. We have aspirations to be an Hispanic serving institution. CBC, as Rich mentioned, this is a federal designation by the Department of Education. Heritage College is an HSI, as is Yakima Valley, right, Rich? So we have those 3 institutions in our area. Once we receive this designation, WSU Tri-Cities will be the only 4-year public institution in the state so designated. This is something that is a high priority for us. We believe that we're well on the way in terms of our recruiting efforts and the number of students that we're getting, but we need a lot of infrastructure support. We need a lot of student services in place to retain those students once we recruit them. We'd like to be a destination campus for the Mid-Columbia, obviously academic quality, theory connected to practical applications, specifically in the STEM disciplines. I know of no other institution anywhere that has a national laboratory, a Hanford site type workforce with the kinds of STEM degrees that all of these individuals hold that allow for the kinds of real world experiences, real work experiences, internships, fellowships that students both at CBC and at WSU Tri-Cities have the opportunity for. We'd like to be a residential campus. We have a number of developers that have expressed interest in working with us to build some residential living for students. Most of what this campus, if not all of what this campus has done from the very beginning of it, has been partnerships with the community, integrated into what it is that we do. We could not teach the number of courses that we teach. We couldn't offer the kinds of programs that we offer were it not for the expertise in this community and the faculty who teach our courses and the adjuncts that provide the depth and breadth of programming. And then obviously we'd like to be a place that people would like to come to just enjoy and gather there on the banks of the Columbia. Just a brief description of some of our partnerships. The Bioproduct Sciences and Engineering Laboratory, Bessel, is a collaboration with PNNL. It opened a couple of years ago specifically to bring together scientists from PNNL and researchers from WSU and faculty, graduate students, to do research and development in bioproducts and bioenergy. The nursing collaboration with CBC I just talked about. the Wine Science Center, and I have a couple of slides on that following this one. Again, residential housing, and then we have been very thrilled and proud to be a part of the Delta High School from its inception. This is a picture of the master plan as we envision it one day. GWA is the dotted or the slashed street, and then the white street is what is now First Street, which hopefully soon will be renamed University Drive all the way from Stevens down to the river. And then the crimson buildings are the buildings that already exist, the red ones off to the right-hand side. The orange buildings are the ones that we would like to see in the next longer term, probably over the next 5 to 10 years. But we are in desperate need of a general classroom laboratory office building, which is our top priority on the WSU master plan list. Currently on WSU's 10-year plan, we're number 6, so that is a number of years away, but that represents one of those gold-colored buildings. And then the other one, we are in some preliminary discussion with PNNL around a Bessel II type kind of partnership that would create another laboratory on our campus.